I don't know who needs to hear this, but money was never supposed to be the frequency, right? Like, this wasn't supposed to take over your life. And I think that for so many people, it has drove them crazy. And we don't know how to treat each other anymore because of money. Because of everyone's obsession to be rich and wealthy. And while I understand that, and personally, I want to be well off too, right? But I can't help but feel like and come across so many people who really lack self-awareness and don't know who they are. Like, whenever I ask somebody that question, they'll give me some like basic answer like, oh, you know, I'm this age, or I work at this place, this is what I do for a living. And I'm like, okay, but like, who are you though? Right? And that's what I'm interested in. Who are you? What are some hobbies that you like? How did you become the person that you are today? Right? Did you have a change in mindset? Was it the people that you used to be around that you didn't really realize had you stuck in a loop? An imaginary loop, right? Because often we don't think our friends, our families are the ones who would kind of keep us, right, and themselves too, trapped in a certain mindset that's really hard to unpack because you've been running that program for so long in your head that why else would something different matter, right? Because you've already figured it out. But that was never it. It was never it. And the more that I am by myself, the more I write, the more I wake up every day and become more aware of the present moment and where other people's mindsets are, the more I realize that, yeah, a lot of people really do not know themselves. See, emotions make us aware, right? Makes us aware of how we're feeling in the moment. It makes us aware of how we used to feel in a specific time, right? But it also shows you where you need to be strong where you need to improve, what you would allow yourself to tolerate, and it will make you realize who you are, right? Where are your boundaries? Where are your boundaries, right? And what are you doing to not allow people to infect your mind with however they see the world? Do you believe in yourself enough to follow your own path, right? How are you going to create stability in your life? What does stability look like for you? Your stability could be peace, right? You could have money. You could have the family that you want. You could have the house that you want, the car that you want. You could be living in the country that you've always dreamed about, but are you at peace? And that's what I think a lot of people need to wake up to, right? Are you at peace? What does your mental state look like? And also, what are you doing to change that and fix it, right? We all can change, but it's all about you allowing yourself that opportunity to experience something different, right? And as uncomfortable as so many things are right now, and I will admit, as shady as a lot of people are right now, I think that we're really forced to even see somebody that we may not talk to anymore or somebody that we do not like in a different perspective. And I think that's how you expand your mindset, right? And this is not saying that you need to go talk to that person again or anything like that, but okay, from what you know about that person, what did they go through when they were younger, right? Are you able to recognize their patterns? You know, have they been unhappy? How many times in their life have they been unhappy? Are they stuck in a loop, right? Now, I had to learn this, right? And I wanted to pass this knowledge on to you because it is not your job to wake people up. It is not your job to tell other people how they're acting, you know, and how they're reacting. Because if that person really wanted to change, they would take that time to study themselves, study their own patterns, and put themselves in different positions to be better, right? And sometimes you might have to just leave that person for that to happen. And I don't think that you should blame yourself for that. Because at the end of the day, right, we're all individual spirits, right? Learning this world, experiencing this world in this moment. And as long as you keep expanding, as long as you keep learning, as long as you want to be on the path of progression and doing better and leaving your old life behind, right? That is the only way that you will be able to achieve success, but also achieve peace.